Hello, hello. Hey, how's it going, Cole? Can you hear me all right? Nice, welcome in. Alright. Don't know how many attempts I'm going to have in me. Might not have time to reset to get a good run, but hopefully we do good on all the tracks. I attempt to do this without turning the timer off. It takes a lot of practice. Yeah, it took me quite a while to work up the ability to be able to do this without losing my mind. Alright, doing a slightly different order for the tracks today. I had a little bit of a theory I was going to test out. Hopefully it works out in my favor. Alright. It's like dark as hell, man. Alright, at least I was on the right track. Nope. Alright, didn't want to do that. Come on. It's like the only one I really concentrate on exactly where I'm at on the track. And also gotta get just really lucky. Doesn't look like I'm getting lucky right now. This might be in my favor actually with my new route of tracks. If I spend a little too much time on this one, I'm just gonna restart. And I'm gonna give it till 3 minutes on the end game timer, and then just have a quick restart. So the order for the tracks, the reasoning is I was losing a lot of runs in the beginning because I was doing just the hardest tracks and trying to get a good time out of the gate. But the reason that wasn't working is it would take me forever to actually get out of the first few tracks on pace. So I was basically just doing the same 3 or 4 tracks in a row constantly. So I figure if I can do the easy ones first, that'll ensure that I actually start on a good pace, and then the hard ones I just take what I can get. Because I can really only pick my time for the first track, even on the hard ones. I'm just kind of left to the mercy of the next few. Yeah, it's kind of a mind game. I mean, either way, I got to do 12 tracks in a row without, starting over. So in the end, it kind of works out to be the same. It's more of just a mind game to make sure that I don't lose time later in the run. Because some of these easy tracks, I mean, they are easy, but just then I lost quite a bit of time on that one can. So if I can avoid doing that when I've already wasted a lot of time on the hard tracks. Hardest one, I would say, yeah, Stunt is up there, and Alcatraz. I think Alcatraz I can mitigate some of the hard ones, but Stunt, it's kind of just any one of them could completely ruin my run. I think Stunt, I've missed the most collectibles on a consistent basis. I think every single one of them has given me problems, except for the ones that you just drive into that are on the ground. I think Alcatraz has maybe 4 or 5 that are really challenging that could kind of embarrass me with how much time I spend on them. But Stunt has about 10. So I think that's got to be the winner. I think I'm 1 square off here. Yep. Even on emulator, where these lines actually show up on the track, they're very difficult to see. Alright. I'm gonna do a quick restart again. Yeah, the one underneath track 5 or track 6. Alright, I did something that's going to help. I turned off the lights so I can actually see the lines on the ground. Hopefully that helps me with that stupid can. Oops, gotta reset my time. Alright, I'm gonna have to get it going here. I think no matter what, this might be my start of the run. So I did try to make my TV brightness a little bit higher just so I could see in that tunnel, but it doesn't really help all that much. It would help if my timer actually started. There we go. Alright, I think no matter what, this has got to be the run. Kind of on a time limit. I don't think I'll have time to restart and finish a run very much. So I guess my strategy kind of goes downhill with trying to get the easy tracks out of the way. I mean, luckily this is the only place in the game where it's really a problem with video settings. I think everywhere else it can be a little bit darker, a little bit brighter, doesn't make much of a difference. But this has got to be the worst of the worst. Even when you line it up, you just don't make it sometimes. This is just awful. I don't think I'm lined up. Definitely not. There we go, come on. Alright, now we can start the run. Damn. And miss the keys that are super easy to get. Oh, this is not looking like a very good start. Alright. Hopefully those are my mistakes for the whole run. I don't know what's happening with these keys. Alright, this will be the last restart. For real this time. Let's load it up, restart the records. Verify. Okay. I just realized my van and rocket look very similar. Alright, thanks, man. I know I couldn't have made it a little more interesting for you, but thanks for hopping in.
3, 2, 1, run!
Hey, how's it going, man? That's been my good luck charm. Right when you come in, I get the can. I mean, that wasn't very lucky, but I'll take it. I don't know why this wall is so sensitive. Like their perfect spot. It's like I can't hit it. Even the smallest tap. Okay, there it is. Yeah, every once in a while these walls are very unforgiving. I think if you could slam into them like a regular wall, a half pipe would be so much easier. It's a little more challenging than you'd expect. Just because you don't survive when you try to get the keys. They're the easiest to get. I think other than the Mountain Dew can in the cave or the tunnel, this is probably the worst one. First try. I think if I can get this in under 5 on the in-game timer, that should be a good start. I think I'm probably gonna make it. Probably be a little bit over 5 actually. Like you can hit these walls from the side and not a whole lot happens to you, but you hit them straight on and you explode. I'm sure it was probably intentional to stop you from getting the keys this easily. Okay, I think just one more key. Moving on, it's about 5.5. Not terrible, but not great.
Three, two, one, run!
Now if I can just not mess up on crash, that would be awesome. It's kind of easy to mess up with the rocket, but it's so much faster than a regular car that I can't just not use it. I think the only hard part for the rocket is this Mountain Dew can coming up at the tunnel. It's kind of unreasonable. Okay. It's just really slow restarts, honestly. I think that's the biggest problem. Okay. I think my last attempt at an all tracks and I used rocket on crash. It was awful on that can. I kept missing it. What's going on, Roy? I did not think I was going to get that. I'll take it. Yeah, I think the only reason the rocket's so much faster on this level is there's quite long stretches of driving on grass. And that's not good. Yeah, if it weren't for the grass, this rocket would not be better on crash. It also somehow helps having the rocket on these two. I think it just has like a bigger hitbox than all the other cars. And it gets really sideways, so this key is not, you don't miss it as much. Although, watch, I'm going to miss it 1,000 times now, or just once. But same with that Mountain Dew can. You can kind of accelerate in the air, so when you kind of mess up and you don't go fast enough, you could just punch it and make up some time. Some air time. Rocket has a way of humbling me. It's like the worst turning radius. Missing a key by just a few millimeters and then taking forever to actually turn around and get it. Yeah, flipping easily is also not ideal. It's very handy for making kind of mid-air turns if I know I'm not going to line up. Kind of getting sideways and getting a big hitbox. Alright, now we get to see the mobster for a long time. I think pipe is my least practiced run. Like, I know how to get them, but for whatever reason, I missed this one all the time. I never really practiced it just because it was the first one in the run, so if I missed it, it was just a quick restart. But in the context of an all collectibles, it is the worst key. Unless I'm doing it first and I make a deal with myself to restart if I miss it once. Alright, it only took me a minute to get the first key on pipe. It's not a great start. I somehow knew I was going to miss these easy ones in the beginning. So much for my theory of doing the easy tracks first to get a better start. Although I still think the evidence is there. I think this one is also really terrible. I'm not good at getting this one on the first try or the backup tries. I definitely need to practice pipe more. Because they're angled in just a way where if you go straight, you still get off to the side a little bit. So you need to make adjustments in the middle of going up the side. Also letting off the gas at the perfect time. Although the good thing about doing all these easy tracks, well, I say easy, but I'm not doing very good on them. Knocking them out first is later on in the run. I know that if I do really bad on this, I have whole minutes to make up with the harder tracks. See, I worked on these a little bit, clearly not enough as far as the fallback option if I missed the first one on pipe. I worked on this one because this was my worst one. I missed this one about 20 times one run. So I worked on it quite a bit. And I haven't missed it like this in a while. All right. Yeah, the last time I ran this, I missed this key. Just like this. And it was just as embarrassing. So my goal coming in was to get through pipe in under, I think a good run would be 13 minutes. That'd be a good pace. I don't think I did that. Clearly. I don't know if I got that can. I did.
Three, two, one, rush!
Alright, so I lost quite a bit of time on those first 3 tracks. And my only hope is to have a better time on my 4 hard tracks. That's where I can make up the most time. If I could take about 4 minutes off of stunt and Alcatraz each, that would help out quite a bit.
Checkpoint.
I absolutely hate this room in Midway. Does not behave like a normal driving situation. You can hardly turn. I don't know if it's just because the room is giant, so it kind of lags. But it's awful. Oh, come on. I was just thinking there's no way I can mess up on Midway. At least everything's easy in Midway. I haven't exploded on that can in a long time.
Checkpoint.
Probably end up being about a 325 end game timer. Which I guess is not terrible, but it's not great either.
Three, two, one, rush!
And the real question is if I can get a really good stunt, will I be able to hold it together for the rest of the run? I think stunt's the wild card after those first 4 tracks. Or if I get, 15 or 16 minute run on stunt, it's over. If I can hold it together, ended up getting, under 12, might go a long way. Alright, I think that's it. Nope, a little bit to the left. I'll get that one later. Oh yeah, it's gonna miss to the right just a little bit. Yeah, I got wind on. I think the worst part of stunt, now that I've found a way to kind of minimize the damage on that blue ramp can, is gotta be this and the yellow ramp. That's not good. I've been missing this one a lot recently. 4 or 5 times in a row. I think that might be it. Come on. Get it, get it, get it. Alright. Keep the run alive. Alright, so I do have a strategy for this can in particular. Just trying the fast strategy. And then if I miss it, I'm just coming back with full wind later. Because I'm not going to spend my entire time trying to get this can with an inferior setup. think I've just accepted that I'm going to miss that can. I think the full wind setup on that blue can is probably my favorite discovery on stunt. I can't believe how much easier it's been made by just having full wind in the right setup. I've gone back and forth with so many different setups, and not a single one has worked consistently. There's a few collectibles on this track that if I miss it, I'm just going to keep going and come back for it. I don't know what happened with Discord, but whatever my settings were, I just could not get the audio to stream through. Spent way too much time messing around with that. I've somehow messed up my settings again. Spent about 20 minutes messing around with audio. Alright, so here's where I make my attempts at the Mountain Dew can here. Getting a little crazy. I think that might still get it. Oh, so close. I don't think this is going to be fast enough. Or anywhere close to being aimed right. If I could find a setup that works every time for this one, that would be great. But unfortunately, you kind of get a little bit sideways on the jump when going down. So no matter what, you can't really line it up. Get just a little bit sideways and have to make little corrections and be a little too far left. A little too far left and too high somehow. Alright, I think I'm still looking good overall on stunt. Alright, here we go.
Three, two, one, rush!
Alright, here we go. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. I love that setup.
One, rush! Three, two, one, rush!
Alright, so now if I can nail this key and the aerial can, that would be perfect. That get me back on pace here. Nope. Alright, I'll come back for that one. Turned a little bit late. Or a little bit early. Alright, I've spent quite a lot of time trying to get this can very consistent and not look like I've never gotten this can before in my life. So we'll see if all that hard work pays off. Nope. I somehow don't know how to get that can anymore. Like, you wouldn't think you need a setup, you just aim for it. But the way the hill works, sometimes it just turns you sideways and throws you way off course. It's been too long since I've tried to run a good Vegas. It's alright, hopefully I can stay on track and get the key in the can pretty quick.
3, 2, 1, rush!
Not quite fast enough. Good aim though. Oh, it's terrible. Like I downshifted too soon in the big key. Kind of gone back and forth. Sometimes I downshift right at the ramp and sometimes low before, because I've actually overshot it downshifting when it hit the ramp. I guess it depends on how well I do this corner. Not far enough left. Oh, this is really bad. I don't think that's high enough or far enough left. Okay, come on, let's get one of them. All right, I got the can. I swear, when I'm practicing these, I'll get them 4 or 5 times in a row and think I have the strategy down pat, until I actually try to string a run together. Alright, here we go. Nope.
3, 2, 1, rush!
Alright, I don't think a 6-minute Vegas is very good. Maybe I can make up some time on Alcatraz since I had a good stunt. That's not it.
3, 2,
A little wobbly coming out of the tunnel.
rush!
Alright, this has got to be it, right?
Three, two, one, rush!
I feel like I don't practice downtown enough either. It's because there's no like big challenging collectibles in this one. I don't feel the need to practice. It's more just routing. But clearly that makes a big difference, so maybe I should practice more. That jump is just pure RNG. Yeah, a lot of downtown practice is taking the corner just right to set yourself up, like that little corner, and like the flip, which is kind of fun. But it's so optimized, you have to drive almost perfect to get a good time. It's not only about being able to collect them. I did get really good at this fountain though. I practiced that to know how to go perfectly down the middle and not wreck and roll over. I didn't think that I was going to get that first try, but that was pretty cool. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, somehow got it. Oh my god. Alright. I'll take it. I don't think I've gone off the edge of that jump in months. I don't know how I got that, but I think the rear bumper must have bounced just perfect. Maybe the game felt sorry for me after missing the Vegas key so much. Something like that. Okay, just a perfect jump. That doesn't happen very often. I was going to restart right here to save some time, but since I got that key so perfectly, I guess I'm going to try it in a single segment just to see if I could post a better run. Not sure if a optimized practice run can beat my one race. Especially not on PAL. I think getting that extra can takes your route out a little bit from the NTSC. We'll see. I had meant to practice this part before I started this run, but I didn't get around to it. Messing with the audio. I was curious to see if getting this can first was faster or getting this key. So I'm just going to get the key because that's what I know. Or I'm going to miss the key, so it doesn't matter. I'll get the can. I think it's got to be faster to get the key. Just looking at it. That can still scares me. I could get it most of the time on the first try. But I feel like as soon as I do miss it, it's going to take me like 4 or 5 tries because I get in my own head. I actually missed this key the last time I did an all collectibles run. One of the easiest keys to get in Hawaii. It's pretty much free as long as you rev up on that side of the building. I knew that was going to happen. You just feel it. Just a little bit too many corrections. Alright, if I can get this in under 7.5 minutes, that would be great. There we go, come on. And I landed up there. That's cool when that happens. Doesn't really do me a whole lot of good, but it's interesting that you could do that if the jump is just right. Well, I saved quite a bit of time in Hawaii. That's good. Now I basically just have to not screw up on Uptown. And I'm good. Which means not missing the college key and not exploding before the first 4 collectibles. I fucking knew it. I just knew that it was too far left. Everything was going way too well. So I don't know how this is gonna mess with my timing of the street light can. With that stupid subway car. I don't think this is going to be good. I'll give it a shot. I have a feeling it's going to close this gap before I can get out of here. Then I'm going to hit the side of the thing and flip. Yeah, there we go. That would have been pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to try to get this can before moving on. Do the sneakers method to get some speed. Oh, all right. Moving on. It's another one of those things I practiced endlessly and got it every single time. Until I'm in a run. Alright, I don't know when the can train is going to be there. I think it's right around like a minute 50. See if I can get it. If I can get this freaking key first. Like everything's a little bit off. No, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Another one of those keys that embarrassed me last time I tried to run on all collectibles. It's so easy, but the angle is just off enough. Yeah, it's gonna do it again. Go in stages with this key. Right now I'm in a stage where I miss it a lot for no reason. Even after I've spent some time practicing and got it set up, know exactly how much speed I need and when to shift. Just miss it either left or right. And right now I overcorrected. Alright, so I got about 20 minutes, half an hour, probably half an hour before I gotta stop the run, so unless I get a really good Alcatraz in Seattle, I don't think it's gonna happen. I did spend a lot of time on the first 4 tracks. Come on, get up there. I feel like Uptown is really easy to get a good time, but it's also really easy to mess up and make your time basically double for no reason. Like hitting trains. Gotta wait for the timing of this thing so I don't get stuck. Come on. Maybe I should start with Uptown. Make sure I get a good 4.5 minute run. This isn't gonna be it. The train's gonna come out too soon. Barely made it. Alright, I don't know what the timing would have been if I just kept going, so restarting knowing I can get the 30-second train. That's probably the way I'm gonna go. Swear nothing can go right in this run. Even the easy ones. I am determined to get a better time on all collectibles. Improve my personal best. Hour 25 is decent, but I think an hour 15 is way better. It's my next goal. A little too fast. Oh, that was awful. See, I recently refined my strategy on this can, but clearly it's not working, so I'm going to go back to my old one. I think I just need to turn sharper. There we go, come on, get it. That should have been it. All right, not bad. All right, just need the big key. And then the can, the van. This might actually turn into a decent Alcatraz. Alright, time for the backup plan. If I can get it just one of those times, that'd be good. Alright, so 15 minutes before I pass my personal best. It's not looking good. Means I pretty much have to get this key right now. Grab the can. Get a, under 5-minute LA and under 8-minute Seattle. It's a lot to ask for. Alright, I think that's key down, unless I went too far right. Yep, too far right.
3, 2, 1, rush!
Okay. Nope, that wasn't it. I think that might be it. No, too far right. Not fast enough. Alright, I think this run's definitely over, but I really want to get this key. And maybe do a quick LA. And I do one race rocket, see if I can get a record. Alright, I think that's finally it. I still don't know if it's faster to go forward or reverse to get to this can. I think it's about the same. Alright, let's do one race here. Alright, if we're gonna do it, let's do it right. Okay, I've forgotten a lot of my setups for Rocket 1 race with wind. So we'll see how this works. Probably not very well. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, that was bad. Come back for that. Alright, it's just embarrassing now. Let's see if I remembered how to do this. Oh, kinda. Alright. Wasn't bad. Perfect, right in the building. Another perfect shot. And that jump right there is why I do this in practice. Missing it means I have to wind up again. It'd be really cool if I got this on the first try and then did the building jump, though. Huh. Nope. Failed. Okay, I never actually practiced doing this key going this way. Especially not with the wind. It's not gonna happen. Alright, I think that's gonna do it.